Sitting out here outside the courtroom. We just saw the guy from OSA walk by. So we'll be posting a photo of him so everyone can get familiar of who is working for OSA. So maybe we can get told who the hell is working for OSA and what in the hell they're actually doing inside of the Office of Special Affairs. What are those special affairs? Because, you know, it's giving very... Okay, let's go. Oh, let's see. So, yeah, what type of illegal affairs are being handled here? Oh, look, there's our friend Robert E. Mangel. Robert E. Mangel, hi. I would love to know about Angie Trent. Do you remember Angie Trent, Robert E. Mangel? She's the one that sent me to a pedophile when I was 16. Remember her, Angie Trent? She worked for RTC, Deputy Inspector General, RTC for Tech. She sent me to a pedophile as a minor. I was locked up with a pedophile for 2 years. 2 years with a pedophile being my roommate, self-admitted. Marty Rathbun is the one that got all the information. Robert E. Mangel, Marty Rathbun, another one of your clients, right? So there's Angie Trent and there's Marty Rathbun who sent me to a pedophile as a minor in Florida. Why was that done? Why was I with a pedophile in there, Robert E. Mangel? Why? Oh, you don't want to answer me. Well, I am asking questions right here. Smile away. Smile away, Robert E. Mangel. I'm sure it's great to be you. It's great to be you. You were not with a pedophile when you were a minor, were you? Were you sent to a pedophile when you were a minor? Were you told to be their therapist? In what world was I the therapist of a self-admitted felon? In what world? Ask Marty Rathbun. He knows. Marty Rathbun's the one that gave him the ethics interviews where he was saying all about what he was doing to underage girls, Robert E. Mangel, RTC. Then Angie Trent, another one of your clients, I'm sure she worked for RTC, is the one that sent me right there to be with a self-admitted pedophile. Why did that happen? Why was I a minor stuck with a pedophile? Why? Why did that happen? Why did that happen to me? Why was I a minor there? Nothing. Nothing. You want to say nothing? So I deserve to be with a self-admitted pedophile, be told that I was his twin? In what world was I a twin of a self-admitted pedophile? In what world? I wasn't having a religious experience as a child in there. I was under 18. 18, Robert E. Mangel. It's really disgusting, but RTC is your client. Angie Trent was your client. So is Marty Rathbun. Marty Rathbun is the one that sent Marcus Ginter to the RPF, a self-admitted pedophile. Ask him. You still have his number, right? Marty Rathbun's number, you still have it? Well, Angie Trent still is working for RTC, isn't she? Is Angie Trent there? Where the hell is Angie Trent now? Where the hell is Angie Trent, the one that sent me to a pedophile? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? What is she doing now? Oh, very it's very funny to you. It's literally really funny that Angie Trent, ask David who Angie Trent is. Ask him by all means. Ask him by all literal means who Angie Trent is. Religious Technology Center, Deputy Inspector General of Technology. Deputy Inspector General of Technology that did send me there to be with a pedophile as a minor. I was underage. Literally underage. Just FYI. Literally FYI, Robert E. Mangel. Literally FYI.
Run. Hurry up. Hit the car. Yeah, go ahead. Hit him. Yeah, come on, hurry up, run. Yes. Yes, come on, you can't get out. Just like Kenny Masterson can't get out because he's raping women and you're supporting it.
Right in your hotels, Robert E. Mangel, just FYI. Why was this happening, Robert E. Mangel? Why? 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 Look at him in this fancy little car. He cannot face the truth. Why can you face the truth, Robert E. Mangel? You are paid to defend Angie Trent, RTC rep, that sent me to a prison camp with a literal pedophile. With a literal pedophile. Seriously, how? Don't you have kids? Don't you have children yourself? Would you allow a pedophile to twin with your children?
Yeah, what do you do with your children?
Would you allow a self-admitted pedophile to do that? Is that who you would allow to be the twin of your children, a self-admitted pedophile?
You need representation for yourself. Maybe you're on that building year contract.
A lawyer.
You're going to live a billion years.
Why was I sent there with a self-admitted pedophile, Robert E. Mangel? Answer me. Answer me. That's your client, Angie Trent. That's your client, Angie Trent, that locked me up for 2 years. 2 literal years. He's an attorney for Scientology, and I was trafficked as a child into this country. I was put as a minor to be the roommate of a self-admitted pedophile for 2 years. And yeah, welcome to America.
Disgusting, disgusting human being.
So no answers, just laughing, literally laughing.
Thank you guys for listening. I'll be posting this soon, but you just see the look on this guy's face, just like guilty as fuck.
Angie Trent is the woman that sent me to that RPF as a minor. Angie Trent is Robert E. Mangel's client. Angie Trent was the Deputy Inspector General of Technology. And she full knowingly sent me there where she knew there were self-admitted pedophiles. Literally self-admitted, literally told on themselves, literally said time, place, form, and event of every single time they abused a minor inside of the hotels. So, in what literal disgusting country are we living where minors are getting that for themselves? My parents full knowing, my parents in on it. My parents fully aware where in the hell I was. My parents fully aware that I was a minor. My parents literally giving not a single F about it. They left me there. They didn't know anything about me. Oh, you're really gonna save a planet. Go get locked up with a self-admitted pedophile, and really that's gonna rehabilitate you, is what the hell I was being told. As a minor, as someone that was under the age of 18. So this is the man who is apparently the high-paid attorney for these people. Right, Mike Rinder, or wrong? By all means, come and tell us, since you've been exposing Scientology for God knows how long, you pitch that you've been exposing something. Why in the hell have you not exposed anything? Nothing has been exposed. All these people are just harming children on and on and on. And nobody gives an F. Nobody gives a literal living F. They do it with impunity. They find out, they get told, they record it, they video record it, they transcribe it. Where's their plausible deniability? Where is their literal plausible deniability? We would love to hear that right about now. Because when they did this to us, they acted, oh yeah, we really are following the law. We really have Robert E. Mangel on speed dial. And either Robert E. Mangel was not told what in the hell was going on in his hotel, in his client's hotel, or, you know, it's just another day to be an attorney, get told that they're self-admitted pedophiles inside their hotels, and nobody gives an F. Because the Clearwater Police definitely doesn't give an F. Kids cannot consent. We weren't willing pawns of these people. All the adults in there can consent. So stop trying to save the adults and start trying to help the underage, under 18 and under. They're the ones that don't consent to be part of that disgusting culture where all of the adults do get off on having access to all manner of children. But yeah, welcome to America, the land of the free, to go get your freak on with a child inside of those hotels. No one under 18 is safe. No one under 18 knows what in the hell their parents are putting them through. Literally, that's the point, you guys. Kids cannot consent. If the adults loved it there, they were having amazing spiritual experiences, we don't give a shred of a literal F. They loved it, they got off on it, they wanted to be shat on, they wanted to be humiliated, they wanted to be locked up against their will. Well, they loved it. Breaking news for all the idiots that think, oh yeah, go have a religious experience in America and have it at the expense of minors and children. That's what in the hell's being questioned, Robert E. Mangel. So get that through your thick head already. And yes, don't think the Clearwater Police has not been advised. The Clearwater Police knows everything. The Clearwater Police doesn't give an F. The Clearwater Police has been told. Why were our passports locked up if we were supposed to be volunteers? Can anyone explain that? Can anyone literally explain why children under the age of 18 get their passport locked up inside of a hotel and with a straight face they get told, you are a volunteer and you're here to save a world? What the fuck world were we saving by being literally placed in present clear danger where all adults knew what in the hell was going on? They cannot claim this is not the Boy Scouts. Oh, we didn't know. Oh, we had no idea. You had a technology where you took the liberty to ask these people the literal questions to ensure you had self-admitted felons. What? What do you want? Are you also helping trafficking kids? Angie Trent. That is her name. Angie Trent. That is the woman, the last one of the RTC reps that interrogated me to really tell them how I was a disgusting person and I didn't want anyone to finish their goddamn metering program. None of that is going to make sense right now. Because Scientology doesn't make a shred of sense. Because Scientology is not a game where children should be involved. And with what straight face are all these parents out there nowhere to be found protesting a shred of a thing? Where in the hell are the Scientology parents that expose their kids to this? Where in the hell are they having a literal cognition? These adults that, oh, I really got a cognition, I really got a lot out of this, I really am getting so much better, I really know how to get my ethics in, because a hotel is really where you go to get your ethics in this United States. Angie Trent, and then Marty Rathbun is the one that sent the self-admitted pedophile to that hole where I was kept for 2 years. Every single last communication that I had was being read by Debbie Cook. I couldn't call out of the place. Yeah, imagine that America has a religion that was founded by an indicted, convicted felon. In what world does that make a shred of sense? In what world is an indicted, convicted felon acting in good faith? Literally, just like prison. In what world does a child end up with a self-admitted pedo? Angie Trent, Debbie Cook, Marty Rathbun, and Mike Rinder, all of them conspiring, working in a conspiracy, a full-blown racketeering conspiracy. How many children did you send to the RPF, Mike Rinder? How many minors were there? You would know. You were always CC'd. You were always told. But you act real stupid and you play real dumb with your little Papa Smurf. Oh, I really want to help this movement. You want to help nothing. You've literally wanted to help nobody your whole entire life. You couldn't be more disgusting or pathetic. You're just like the epitome of a deadbeat dad. A Scientology deadbeat dad who worked pro bono. So all kids could be abused and y'all could not face a single legal consequence. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, it was 2 years to be precise, doing hardcore, hard labor, and then being roomed with a self-admitted pedophile for 2 years. 2 literal MF years. Yeah, and Claire was right there. Claire was right there when I was sent to the RPF, by the way. Claire Headley, you would know. You were an RTC trainee at the time. So you would know personally that I was sent to the RPF. So where in the hell are you stating anything, that you know anything? Or do you know nothing, Claire Headley? Under the age of 18. Under the age of 18 is when this was done to me. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Heather. All of these kids have been forgotten. All of them have been forgotten. All of them have been told that they deserve what they were having. All of us have been told that we were having a religious experience for ourselves inside a hotel. And they're still at it. They're still at it, subjecting 18 and unders to their disgusting scheme. We have reported it to the FBI. Well, thanks to Claire Headley. Apparently, she's been a, confidential informant to the FBI for the last 18 years. So imagine that the FBI apparently has been talking to Rinder and Claire Headley, and they can't figure out a shred of a thing. They couldn't be more imbecile. They couldn't be more stupid. And y'all have seen what the LAPD is all about, harassing us, giving not a shred of an F, where Jessica Palmeresa gets assaulted and they don't give an F. It's on video recording camera. We don't give an F. Yeah, we're victimizing the victims by keeping us silent, by telling Miriam, shut the F up. Stop asking those questions. You're so rude. Imagine the same people that ask disgusting, rude questions of minors, that kept them locked up against their will, that kept them false imprisoned, which is a felony! A literal felony to lock up someone against their will. Google that. Google that, FBI. Google that. In what world is a child locked up against their will? In what literal war? Kids are still in. They're still in. We got it all on tape. We still see them going inside the building, going inside to go get courses. They couldn't be more implicated. Their parents are all about it. Don't anyone miss that memo. Because yes, Robert E. Mangel's client put me in harm's way. But how in the hell did I get to be in Robert E. Mangel's literal client's hands? Who delivered me to Angie Trent? Who delivered me to Debbie Cook? Who brought me to the motherfucking hotel? Sandra Gill, Pedro Gill. The Scientology parents are the traffickers, are the ones that are not paying for their kids after they get locked up in that hotel, are the ones that give them the passport, are the ones that sign the paperwork to say, I don't have a child. They're under 18. Go help yourself. Go really save a world. That's all we ever get. Darbo, Darbo, and more Darbo. We couldn't be more out of our minds. We couldn't be more disrespectful, and they're trying to make it all about us. We've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for someone to help. We've gone to every last shred of law enforcement agent available in this country, and yet they all sit with their heads up. You know exactly what in the hell I mean. All law enforcement agencies have done nothing. Nothing. Imagine they all record it. Imagine they all video it. Imagine they have a level of receipts that these idiots, these federal agents, could have cases. Oh, look, they wrote it down in 1998. Here it's Marcus Ginter telling you that, yeah, he was sticking a 15-inch dick up you inside a spaceship. And the IRS is responsible for everything. The IRS commissioner is responsible for children being used as tokens, subsidizing literally self-admitted felons with a religious so-called experience. So the IRS, more guilty than the FBI and all the other three-letter disgusting agencies combined. Literally the IRS. The ones that really go after you and, oh, really pay us. You really owe us money. We're really going to help America. We really do want to do public service. Right, IRS? We really want to help this 501c3. We really have a ton of auditors in our agency that do nothing. Nothing. Thank you, Asuk. I appreciate that. No more kids in Scientology. That is what in the hell we are literally stating. Simple. It's not complicated. If they're under the age of 18, don't MF touch them! Children do not consent to be involved in extreme, deranged, disgusting role plays where the power dynamics are indefensible AF, as written by convicted indicted felon L. Ron Hubbard, as written by the man that Robert E. Mangel props up and really defends those technologies and oh yeah, let's really defend the what are they calling it? Oh yeah, the trademarks of L. Ron Hubbard. Really, let's really defend that because he was an American-bred god with a full-blown straight face. That's the pitch as of this year 2024. I always notice the young SEAL workers in LA. Yes, dressed up as adults, dressed up in uniforms to adulticize them, to make them camouflage. Because believe you me, they didn't love that people would see that there were children involved. They didn't love that. They went through great lengths to hide us. When I was in the RPF, you have no idea the type of lengths these people went to make sure that no one could get a photo of me doing the type of construction work I was being made to do for nothing. For nothing. Thank you, Maxi. Keep keep sending those letters to those people. See if they ever care, or if they just put it in the shredding machine to play more dumb. Because that's all we ever get. Let's play dumb and dumber in America. Let's get paid to play dumb and dumber. Time is up. All of these executives that were all about conspiring and racketeering, go see the law enforcement agencies. Go knock on their doors. Make sure they don't play dumb. Make sure you cut yourself an MF deal. Go and under oath testify to what in the F you know. Literally, you want to cut a deal? I'm sure the FBI would love to cut a deal with full-blown testimony, incriminating, unthinkable, disgusting testimony of what in the hell they were doing for decades. Actually come clean. Don't just yap about it. Don't just posture. Don't just pitch yourselves as the victims that you were not. You were predators, child predators under the age of 18. You went around collecting them all over the MF world. I was 13, renovated the Pacadet Ranch. It was horrible. Thank you, Amber Vanessa. Why in the hell was a 13-year-old renovating anything, Robert E. Mangel? Why? Go ask your client, David. Go ask your client, Angie Trent. Go ask your client, Shelly Miscavige. Go ask your ex-client, Claire Headley. Go ask them. These people were subjecting children to unthinkable, indefensible gas lighting chambers. That's what in the hell it's called. We were being told to role play these disgusting roles in their disgusting gas lighting chambers from hell. And they're still at it, with more kids being part of this, with more kids having to live that for themselves. Thank you, Happy Coral. That's right, we put the whole world on notice, you guys, but Mike Rinder has been very, very active, doing whatever in the hell he told Thomas Etoven to really run with. So imagine that. How many years have you been out, Mike Rinder? You had enough time to literally die, grow up again, and be 18. And you're still going with the same motherfucking false, disgusting pitch. You're still hiding. You're still telling half-truths. You're still telling untruths. You're still telling part of a withhold, but not the rest. You're still telling short stories. You're still doing L. Ron Hubbard's motherfucking PR pro bono. It's same bullshit. It's the same exact bullshit all the time. They just use a different type of air freshener, and apparently that's all it takes. Grab a little air freshener and pretend these people didn't shit themselves. Thank you, Ethical Taylor. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, please share your views with your local politicians. Make them take a stand. They're supposed to be upholding the law. They're supposed to be taking all manner of oaths. Oaths that they literally wipe their you-know-whats with. Oaths that are not just a bunch of platitudes. Oh yeah, we really care in America. Imagine Karen Bass that went to Mike Rinder to really get some tips on how to clean up her image so she could get elected, and she has done nothing to rein anything back. Nothing. Yes, call Governor DeSantis right now. Flood him. Ask him why in the hell Florida is so unhinged. And then also call the people here. So it couldn't be more of a red and blue issue. Both party lines are literally disgusting. Yes, call Governor Gavin Newsom as well. Newsom and DeSantis, the ones that host these hotels in their state. The ones that apparently don't have a shred of a clue what in the hell's going on to children. Because they always go with the point, it's like, well, we can't tell adults what to do. We cannot tell adults what to do. You cannot. You cannot tell Shelley Miscavige what in the hell to do. It's called She Made Adult Choices. No one is asking these idiots to go and intervene on behalf of adults. They're being asked to intervene on behalf of minors. Minors who cannot consent. Minors who don't have the intellectual power to understand anything that's being pitched to them. It's that simple. It's called science. It's called there's a brain. It's called children can be gullible AF. It's called children can be manipulated at the drop of a literal hat. It's called children depend on their parents to keep them safe. And in Scientology, children are put in harm's way. And no, I'm sorry, the elderly have been there literally abusing them. The elderly were there for decades doing the abuse themselves. So stop saying that the elderly have no clue. My own grandma was a groomer. My own literal grandma. I would have never ended up there had my grandma not been grooming this shit. So in what world are the elders? Oh, we were just so old. Yes, they were discarded because they were pathetic, and Scientology doesn't give an F. Once you've been doing their bidding long enough, they'll just get rid of you and they don't give an F. But the elders are just as complicit as the young ones, as anyone who is above the age to consent to be part of these hotels. Thank you, Chris. The elders should be advocating. The elders should be here at the courthouse. All the Scientology parents. Look how many Scientology parents we have, you guys. Let's go look for them. Oh, are they protesting? Nope, they're not pressed. Oh, are they worried about kids being stuck inside of that hotel? going through whatever the hell they put their kids through. Look, there's no one here. No one. Not a single Scientologist in sight. Not a single Scientology parent advocating on behalf of their kids. Not a single one. Look, empty. The courthouse, Los Angeles Superior Court. All Scientology parents that live in Los Angeles are nowhere to be MF found. Not a single adult here advocating for nothing. Because all they want to do is, oh, I was a victim. Oh, I did sign a consent form. Oh, I did pay a lot of money, as if Leah Remini's not on the record saying she gave them $2.5 million. Right, Leah Remini? That's how much you give these people, the child traffickers? $2.5 million. And where is Leah Remini? Nowhere to be found. Look, nowhere to be found. Where are you, Leah? Where are you? Where are you advocating for kids, Leah Remini? You gave them $2.5 million. $2.5 million you gave them. And what, you had no clue that there were minors at Celebrity Center? You had no clue that they were being made to be what? Maids? What? Auditors? What? Ethics officers? As if Julian himself, your ethics officer, was not a minor. So in what world are you so clueless? In what literal world are you so clueless, Leah Remini? Please, advice. It's called put your money where your mouth is. So you gave them $2.5 million. And now you're the victim? Imagine that. Must be nice. Must be so nice to be a multi-millionaire celebrity that gets to play victim in the aftermath of what in the hell you funded. And you're nowhere to be found on the public record repudiating jack nothing. You double down and triple down next to Mikey Poo and Lily Poo and all your BS. Yeah, where are they, guys? They're nowhere to be found. The court could not be more empty. The Scientology parents are not pressed that they all as a collective did this to the kids. All of them. Yes, put your money where your mouth is. The person that served all those people at Celebrity Center was 15. Me, Amber Vaness. Imagine that, you guys. See how the truth corroborates itself? They don't care. They don't care. They could literally care less. They could not literally care any less. They play dumb very, very quickly. That's all they ever do. They play dumb. They have no plausible deniability. L. Ron Hubbard didn't want his proteges to have a shred of possible deniability. He wanted them implicated. He wanted them groomed. He wanted them to be like him. And that's what they all agreed to. Oh, what a great idea. A convicted, indicted felon wrote some books. Let's all just follow them blindly. Let's all just follow everything blindly. Let's leave our critical thinking skills at the door of the hotel. Let's leave it there. Let's really be just a bunch of infantile, pathetic degenerates, is what in the hell it's giving. Outsourcing our critical thinking skills to people that work inside of a hotel that we call a church that is really gonna save our world. How does that pitch make a shred of sense? Thank you, Elaine. I love Italy so much. Io parlo italiano perché mi hanno fatto imparare italiano lì. Mi hanno detto, te devi parlare italiano perché quelli lì hanno un sacco di Miss Whittles e te devi staccarli tutti i Whittles a loro. Allora, mettiti lì e fai le domande. Fai le domande a questi stronzi di merda. They covered it up well, and they've kept people scared. That's all they've ever done. Cover up and scare, cover up and scare, cover up and scare. Because apparently it is very easy in America to just run reckless, lawless hotels and no one would give an F. Apparently that's really a thing here in America. Thank you, Aisum. And shout out to Germany, who did try to get rid of these people because they knew they were extremists from hell. They literally smelled the rat on L. Ron Hubbard's disgusting, unhinged rants. But thanks to John Travolta and Tom Cruise, they really went to the State Department and told them to back off from Germany. Back off from Germany, let them do it, let them ensnare kids, who gives an F? All children under 18 that are currently ensnared need to leave those hotels, Robert E. Mangel. And you need to have a conversation with those idiotic parents that are literally under your thumb, that listen to David Miscavige. Tell David Miscavige to hold a briefing and to tell them, breaking news, Scientology parents, we've been acting unhinged, we've been acting deranged, and we've been targeting kids and calling them adults. Well, we ain't gonna do that anymore. Write a stupid ass Inspector General Network bulletin. We're not saving a world by enslaving children. It's an outpoint. It's an outpoint. It's a contrary fact. John and Tom are not brainwashed. They are adults that made a choice. Stop giving them a cop-out. Brainwashing means nothing. Adults make choices. Charles Manson's groupies made choices. I'm sure Ghislaine Maxwell right about now would love to say, oh, get me out of jail. I was brainwashed, you guys. I was literally brainwashed. I'm Ghislaine Maxwell. I literally was part of a criminal conspiracy, but, you know, with that level of defense where everyone's just, oh, brainwashed, pulling out the brainwash card. Exactly. Child slaves. You know what they are? They have the right to have adult willing slaves. That is a thing. If an adult wants to renounce all of their rights, if their adult wants to be shat on full time, if the adult loves and gets off being humiliated, they do have the right to go live that life for themselves. They do. And they don't have the right for any of y'all to come and intervene with that slave life that they're getting off on. No one can come and save them if they really love it that much. It's called adult. It's called a choice. It's called you're an adult. Go help yourself. There's plenty of things for everyone to get involved in. That's right. It's called being complicit, not clueless. It's called you are all about it. It's called you are getting benefits. It's called it serves me. It serves my interest. It's in my best interest to be involved in these hotels. Yeah, it's called, it doesn't matter if you're not abusing your own child. For all the Scientology parents that want to go, oh, well, I really did make sure my child never got audits or training or whatever, then what the hell the other children were fair game to you? Those were not your children. So glad that your own child, your own celebrity privileged AF child that got treated with kid gloves, with baby gloves. Oh, are you okay, honey? Oh, no, you don't like it? Okay, then don't do it. Where was that energy for the other kids that were ensnared inside of the hotel? Where? Where? Because I'm sick of that excuse being thrown around. Oh, this person did it. They're all complicit. They all participated. They all paid for it. No child has a loving home where they're being protected, you guys. As long as their parents are unhinged, entitled, power-tripping maniacs, that they really go with the pitch, oh, I really want to save a world by being a sadistic MFer to children. It doesn't work. That pitch is over. Doesn't work that you were trying to save a world by enslaving children, subjecting them to unthinkable, sadistic, power imbalance dynamics from hell, pitched by an indicted, convicted felon. So yes, Scientology parents, go get yourself a criminal attorney, a criminal advocate that you can get for your damn selves to really ask how you can pitch how you were not part of this criminal conspiracy. Yeah, they cannot believe that they're wrong, but they need to be told that they're wrong. They need to be told no, and they need to hear it. Whether they like it or not is irrelevant. They need to be told kids are off limits. They need to be told anyone under 18 is not suitable for your disgusting adult-only game. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. The parents are responsible. They are the ones. Yeah, the parents are victims too. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm sure Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine's little clients are also very much victimized by Jeffrey and Ghislaine, right, guys? Come on, raise y'all's confront of evil. The parents, oh, they're so victimized. Oh, they just had no clue. In what world did they not have a clue? In what world did they not read the material? In what world did they not sign all the consent forms that were being provided by Robert E. Mangel and his buddies? Yes, and they can go get a literal criminal attorney, and then they can get pitched as victims after they tell them what in the hell they got themselves ensnared with by their adult choices that they're still making today as we literally MFs literally speak. As you all saw here, no Scientology parent can be found anywhere advocating for any child that was trafficked inside of the Scientology hotels. None of these people you see here have anything to do with Scientology. None of them. You see all these people here? Guess what? None of them are here to talk about children abuse in Scientology. None of them are here to talk to the court about unthinkable, disgusting abuse that children were being put through. There is not a single Scientology parent inside of this courtroom. They could not care any less. It's not called deprogrammed, you guys. It's called go get a severe reality adjustment. Go Google what Charles Manson's followers had to face when they were in a conspiracy, when they make choices because helter-skelter and let's go commit a crime and let's go on a crime spree and then let's just tell the court that, oh, oops, Charlie told us to do it. Charlie, another one of L. Ron Hubbard's literal proteges, told us that we were going to save a world by, helter-skelter here, helter-skelter there. It doesn't give a shred of legal nothing. It's meaningless to say that. It's literally meaningless AF. Check the record. Check what happened to Charles Manson involving himself in a criminal conspiracy. Check that real quick. No, they won't because it's not convenient. Oh no, because isn't it so much better that we were the ones that were really victimized? The predators are not the victims. The enablers are not the victims. Breaking AF news to all of you who really want to tell us that, oh yes, the predators who preyed on your childhood are also victims and really go cradle and canoodle them real quick. They were visiting the hotels. They were helping themselves to kids. They never reported anything. And all they do today is, make anyone that actually speaks to the facts be told that they are out of their mind and that they deserve what happened to them. And just go easy on all of us, adults, who really wanted to save a world. Thank you. They become the enforcers of the abuse. And it's all of them. It's all of them. It's all of them working in a criminal conspiracy is what in the hell they're called. None of them have plausible deniability thanks to their source, thanks to their LRH, thanks to the man who they went and go, oh, what does the manual say? Lock up someone against their will indefinitely for as long as we want. A child who cannot consent to that level of depravity? Let's go. Let's save a world. Let's enslave more kids. Why not? So imagine the courts of the United States that did have the Charles Manson case before them, that did have the record on the public record that Charles Manson was getting all manner of ideas from L. Ron Hubbard. And here we are in the year 2024 with L. Ron Hubbard being preached as a American-bred God. In what world is Charles Manson and L. Ron Hubbard not the same goddamn conspirator? That's what it's called in the law, you guys. That's what it's called in the law. You're working in a conspiracy. You're working together, conspiring to break laws. You're literally conspiring to break laws. You're having meetings to break a law. You're calling out musters to coordinate on how the law is going to be broken. That's how OSA operates. That's how all the proteges of Mike Rinder that he left behind for himself are operating right now. That's how Sarah Heller, a child that was brought to OSA to really apprentice under all the proteges that Mike Rinder was the watchdog committee chairman of, are operating as we speak. As we literally speak. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris M. Kristen M. For our We did buy the pitch, you guys. We did think that we were supposedly saving a world. We're really gonna save a planet. Come be part of these hotels. It's really gonna be great for you. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you, loves. It is a fucked up world, you guys. It's a fucked up world when no children gets a shred of help. When they're all being told right now as we speak that they're gonna be helped by getting abused, that they are gonna be helped, that they are gonna be saved, that something amazing is gonna happen to them as they are locked against their will, as their comfort level isn't anyone's concern inside of those disgusting, grotesque hotels. Yeah, we're not going to take it anymore. We are not going to take it anymore. We literally now find that we are able to speak on a public sidewalk.
But
So yes, the Scientology parents could not be more the who and the why for us, the kids that ended up there. It's our parents, the child traffickers. It's our parents that took us out of school. It's our parents that hand over our passport. It's our parents that really did sell us to these people. So why is the FBI not checking anything with them? Why are they so cradling and canoodling the ones that brought them there? Why, FBI? In what world are parents that put their kids knowingly at risk? The parents know what the audits are. The parents know what the courses are. The parents know what ethics handlings are. Blow drill was also consigned as a minor to go save a world. And it's our parents that did this to us. The Scientology executives and them can sort out for themselves what in the hell they were doing. That's between them. In what world do I even have to know the name of Angie Trent and Debbie Cook? Why the fuck do I know those names? Why the fuck was I put under those disgusting child trafficking women? Why? Because my parents. Because Pedro Gil and Sandra Gil, that were not parents. They were abusers. They're child traffickers. They're the ones that came here to America to get themselves a visa, to get themselves an experience where they could dump their child inside of a hotel. So yes, my problem is with Pedro Gil and Sandra Gil. That's right, Chris. Scientology is not the American dream. Scientology is the embodiment of the American nightmare, the embodiment of America subsidizing and being all about trafficking. That's what Scientology is. And the government is implicated, and the government cannot play dumb. They've been playing dumb long enough. They're the ones that have the power to make it stop, but they do nothing. They make a choice. Another adult choice made by this government. Another. So thank you guys for holding space. I'm gonna head out. So thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it a lot.